Hey Taurus, how are you guys? Okay, in this reading we're going to go into you, the person on your mind or situation that you're dealing with. Thoughts, feelings, hopes, fears, everything you want to know. Pull some, probably pull an oracle. Actually, I want to show you what already came out in the oracle. Kind of blew my mind. We've got some repeating numbers already. This is just pre-shuffle. So I'll just go through this real quick and then we will lay out a spread. But it looks like something going on with somebody coming in. We've got Knight of Wands, something passionate, fun, coming in fiery, okay? Like coming in maybe unexpected. And then we have the cooperation, collaboration, energy going on here, which I love to see. And then also it looks like somebody's done their due diligence. So what I'm picking up from this doesn't mean that it will apply to the full reading, but it often does. But I feel it's important for someone that there's something unexpected coming in that's going to be much more cooperative probably than it was. And why? Because somebody did some research or some due diligence or thought about it, put some energy into it. And so I think that was what's influenced it. But I want to show you guys something that like gave me chills. So I was going to do a short, and I probably still will do a short with this one, but I was just shuffling for short. This card, this You Are Bright Energy came out. I put it back. It came out again. I put it back, and then I got distracted and then came to do y'all's reading. So I was shuffling and boom, it's out again. So you are a bright energy. Remember, love is the key. Love what you have in your life right now. Let it out, let it flow. Open up the heart to feel. Okay, so my phone is ringing. Let me stop that. My watch was vibrating. But anyway, I do hopefully want to read this to you guys at the end. You are a bright energy. If I run out of time or don't, I'm going to definitely put it in a short, so check that out too. So here we have 6, 6, and then this breaks down to a 6. So 6s are repetitive. 6 is not a bad number. That's a myth. Okay. In fact, in tarot, they're far from bad. So, but this one also breaks down to 7, which shows progress, which also coincides with this. I know I'm kind of just like hyper, but it's just just crazy. So this progress in these numbers also coincides with what we got with that 3 of Pentacles. So just very strong energy right now. So we're going to do that. We're going to lay out a spread. Where'd my cards go? And then at the end, maybe we'll do the pendulum, ask a yes, no question, but we're going to go through like, and get thoughts and feelings for those of you who are in like no contact. And we're going to run through all the signs, like if you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with a Leo, okay, and get their hidden thoughts, feelings towards you. Okay. So how are you? I hope you guys are doing really, really well. If you are not subscribed, please take a moment to hit like and subscribe. It means so much to me. It connects, I believe it connects, puts a stronger connection between you and me. It definitely focus my intentions are predominantly for subscribers to come through the strongest. But not only that, hopefully it makes your reading stronger, but not only that, it helps me and the channel and means so much to me for that support. So let's see what's going on. Wow. Love it. Ace of Pentacles. Why am I whispering? Ace of Pentacles, something stable, money. I'm kind of feeling that. Let's shake up the money ball. I had to move it because I almost knocked it off the desk in the last reading. All right. Wow. Okay. I'm going to see what this is, but I got to tell you, I feel like shuffling more. So Judgment was the next card. So that's a big decision, which if that goes along with the pre-shuffle, that would, be somebody did some due diligence and figured something out. Okay. So let's see. Whoops. Tower. Okay, so let's look at your energy. Your energy. You in your current energy, Taurus. Knight of Swords. Feeling pretty decisive about wanting to move forward with something. Oops. Temperance. This is patience, balance. Eight of Cups. So the person or situation you're dealing with looks like they're leaving something, you know, not easy to leave, something that has a lot of tenure. See, the eight kind of represents, to me, a lot of love or a lot of energy, time put in. And I never really did figure out if any of you guys want to Google and put it in the notes. I think this is a platypus. Is that how you say? And I've never really taken the time to figure out what that could mean there. It kind of has a, you know what I'm just picked up? I don't know if it's coming from this or just me and intuitively, but I got something that there was a stagnant energy. Somebody's leaving behind something that was not easy to leave behind, but it had some stagnant energy. But I'm curious as to what a platypus, if that has like an animal spirit meaning. Okay, wow, how they view you, Ace of Cups. You got Ace of Cups. Oh, that kind of made my. I think that literally just made my hand shake. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So something, lots of love, a very loving new beginning. The aces are something new, the very beginning of something. A new beginning in love that is stable or very financially fulfilling or stable, I guess. Five of Cups. Wow, that's so interesting. So, I mean, you're feeling stronger, it looks like, and somebody that you're dealing with is not. That is crazy interesting. How they view you, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. I apologize. Did you guys cut somebody out, Taurus? Maybe you got to where you're like, I'm not going to be your second pick or anymore. Looks like oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading the wrong position. This is, I don't know why, but that could be maybe accurate, but for some of you, but what this position actually is what you cannot see. So did I say that? Gosh, I'm getting confused. Sometimes the messages are so fast and furious. I trip them up before I can get them out. So anyway, Queen of Swords, what you cannot see, what's hidden. Queen of Swords, that's somebody that's getting cut out or something that's it also could be like a sharp tongue, like somebody that says things the way they are, that is very clear and in her words. In fact, they could actually be harsh. So that's in the what you cannot see position. So interesting. I don't think that's what I said. Nine of Pentacles. So Tarot's advice, focus on money, independence, not needing someone. So a strong theme here. Looks like you are full of fire, passion, very decisive with that Knight of Swords, ready and able. You got your power, you're ready to move forward. This Temperance card in between your two energies is feeling like, you know, like maybe it's patience. It's like maybe you're finally balancing out your emotions or getting your power back, able to move forward, say things clearly, directly, and be okay with your independence. It looks like rewards for that, but not for the person that you're dealing with, King of Cups. So there's a lot of love for them. They looks like they have a whole lot of love for you. So isn't this just the typical story though? Once you get strong and stable and feeling independent, like you can do it on your own and you don't rely on someone else, and that when they're like, oh, I'll get in all in their fields. This person is in their fields. I don't know what that leaving is. We'll have to find out. Wow, I love it. This is money. This is progress, money, wheel of fortune, destiny. So whenever this hiccup is with this person, Taurus, it possibly was hindering you from reaching your full potential in another way. Maybe it was taking up too much space in your mind. There it is again, the card that I put back, the Judgment card. This is a decision to focus on money or to move forward, accept the way things are. We all have something. You know, it's like when could sit here and I do, I'll be honest, and dwell about my health, or, you know, I feel fatigued, or, you know, I just got over a certain virus that I'm not going to say because I think it was a mild version of it, but it like knocked me on my feet for several days. I had, you know, a migraine and I was out of breath. I tried to get up and to get, you know, my energy okay to where I could do some readings, and I just would get so winded. And the reason I think it might be that particular thing was because it just didn't really make sense. I had a migraine. I definitely was dehydrated. That also could cause some of this. But it just kind of was out of nowhere, and I tried to push past it and couldn't. Literally just would get out of breath and lightheaded. So I had to go back and lay down. And I want to kind of feel sorry for myself because I lost like a week of work. And, and I can't afford that. But we all have something. We all have, some kind of, medical something or financial something, or, we just have to do what it looks like you are doing, which is persevering and just knowing that's part of life. Nobody has a straight, smooth path. Every successful person has their failures. And those failures are part of what make them who they are in their success. So that's kind of an angle you can look at to try and embrace your failures or your difficulties. You don't become successful by having everything perfectly smooth. And if you did, you probably wouldn't even appreciate it. We're just kind of human that way. But anyway, you've got major perseverance, a decision to persevere. Sometimes we just have to go, you know what? This is hard, but 11:22 on the clock when I just said that. This is hard, but I know I can push past it. So I'm going to keep going. And I know it's probably not the last hard thing I'll deal with. Okay, Page of Cups. So communication coming in. Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, this was upside down in the last reading. So the heartbreak is ending. You're just getting your power back. The sword is down. Somebody is no longer. You got King and Queen of Swords here. Her sword is up. So that's in the what you cannot see position, was her sword is up. So that's active. That means there's probably a lot of very clear thinking or still activity going on regarding this, but this sword is down. So somebody's kind of like, okay, I think it's kind of got like a you win energy. Like you win. Something's going on that you can't see. I believe somebody's walking away from something that was difficult to walk away from. Something that was somewhat stagnant and old. And it could be because they feel left out. Maybe you got tired of not getting a commitment that you were wanting, and you're like, you know what, I'm just fine by myself. It's easier to be by myself, and I'm stronger by myself than feeling half cared for. Three of Pentacles. This is a lot like, well, kind of like the last Scorpio reading. You may want to check that out if you have Scorpio in your chart. But anyway, Three of Pentacles, that's cooperation, collaboration, hard work. Somebody's going to put, somebody's changing their tune. Next card, Seven of Swords. Anything else? Oh, I wanted to clarify. What's the Temperance card for where they meet in the middle? Okay, communication. Forward motion can be travel. So what that looks like is there's been, the Temperance card is kind of like a holding back energy. Somebody may have held back communication. There's communication that's unexpressed at this point, because I don't think you know about this leaving of something. I think you've been more focused on things that you can control and succeed at. And it looks like that is going to have major financial rewards, is what this looks like. You're going to have some financial rewards. You may have just shut something down. This is not, the Seven of Wands, it's not instigating or antagonizing, a conflict, but it's kind of like an indifference. It's like holding your ground. And maybe you got to that point and you're like, oh, this feels good. It sure feels good. But somebody else is feeling, in their feels because they're not getting your... I feel like you've been super loyal and patient. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, just holding on. Not letting go of something at all cost. But I think you made, I was just going to say it. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. When I was just about to say you made a decision, you were kind of holding on and fighting for it at all costs, but you made a decision, the Lover's card, to put your finances or success in areas that you could control in the forefront, and put whatever this situation is in the back, in the back of your mind, because it was monopolizing everything and you're being rewarded for it. That was exactly what I was saying as these cards showed up. Somebody may have even blocked someone. Maybe a mother or an ex-wife was an issue. Somebody that was or is, maybe kind of flashy or show-offy, flamboyant, is that a word? Flamboyant? Maybe a negative influence. But yeah, it looks to me like some situation was not, for feeding your highest good, not elevating you. And so you have or are making a decision to not feed into it anymore and put more that energy, try and redirect that energy into finances. I don't think you've totally let go, but you are doing a good job of not having that in the forefront, and kind of like, whereas it was at all cost wanting to, salvage something with someone and not let go of someone, now it's kind of like at all cost, a decision to focus on success. And oh boy, it looks like it's working. Let me grab this little deck real quick that I like to use for money, because I don't know, it just feels like money to me. This may be all about money for y'all. Definitely rewards and finances somehow. And I know I keep saying it, it just looks like it's like Princess of Pentacles. It just looks like you've taken steps towards it. Princess of Pentacles. That's like Knight of Pentacles. It's something that you'll work towards steadily, not expecting an overnight, not that couldn't happen, but it looks like you've got something that you are back on track, putting your effort and energy into money. Enough money to give. And here's the decision card again. Oh, okay, yeah, look at it. Look at it. The Magician, Six of Pentacles. This is enough to give. Magician is, what do you want? That's a creator. It's a decision, making a firm decision to go after what you want and not letting things from the past hold you back anymore. Ace of Swords, that's truth, clarity, victory after a battle. Six of Swords, every card runs true here. This is, Six of Swords is leaving, something difficult, turning your back to it, just going, it doesn't mean you don't love someone. You don't have, just because you're not with them doesn't mean you don't love them, but you're not letting that be the forefront, and they're suffering because of it. The Four of Wands is what? Foundation. This is the forever card. Focusing on things that are forever. And then, of course, Six of Cups is a return. Ten of Pentacles, money. Lots of money. Filling money. So you guys are working towards your Pentacles. Let's see what comes out for more or less. You're going to be rewarded in money, and this person is going to be probably seeing your success, but more so feeling that you're not all, distraught about it. Okay, so isn't he handsome? Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. That's really good advice. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. I think that's really true for somebody who's still struggling, even though they're really putting effort into not dwelling. Okay, let's run through the zodiacs real quick. Just in case, for those of you who are wondering how someone feels, we'll run through these super quick. Aries feelings or emotions. Hidden feelings or emotions. I'm in love with you. I'm ready to take action. I want to build a beautiful life with you. Okay, that also showed up in the Four of Swords. Leo. Okay. It hurts me to see you've moved on with your life. Sagittarius. I miss looking into your eyes and into your soul. Cancer. If you're dealing with the Cancer, I'm haunted by us. I didn't follow my heart, and now I don't want to let you go. Pisces. I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things before. Now I do. Scorpio. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. Libra. I have to be in contact with you again. I miss you so much. Gemini. My memories of you haunt me and keep me thinking about what could have been. Aquarius. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. I'm so sorry. Okay, if you're dealing with another Taurus. I settled for second best because I don't deserve you. Virgo. I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart and you've moved on. This is hidden feelings. Capricorn. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. You were the love of my life. I didn't figure it out before. Now I know that it's true. I'm a little dyslexic, but okay. Okay, I want to show you guys this because it came out so many times. You are a bright energy. Color uplifts you. I'm going to put this in a short too. Hopefully, I don't forget. But it just kind of spooky, freaky. This just was freaky the way it came out and then came out again and then came out again. So let me just read the real quick first part of it. It says, you love the aesthetics of color. They make you happy. I can feel that. You are bright energy and color uplifts you. For many years in your past, color did not feature like it does today. You have much to give. Be proud of yourself. You've come a long way and will continue to grow and bloom like a gentle rose that everyone wants to be around. So beautiful. Okay. I love you guys so much. Please hit, I want to pull one more. I want to pull one more. Oh, I know which one. Yeah, like an angel message for you today. It's for you to remember today. Sometimes I used to. I need to do this again. I used to put these in under my daughter's pillow or like in her lunchbox or whatever. I release the need to blame anyone, including myself. There is no blame. We are all doing the best we can with understanding, knowledge, and awareness we have. That'd be a great short, too, to pull one of these every day. Maybe I should start doing that. Y'all let me know if y'all like that. Any of this extra stuff I do. And then let's talk in the comments. I love you guys so much. So good job, kicking butt. If not, you're on the verge. Money, you're going to have money. Finances are going... I don't see like lottery overnight, you know, crazy drastic money like I have in a few of the readings, but I see something steady growing over time, money improving, and it's a lot of money, but it's something that you work towards and get rewarded for. And the person that is not like the center of your attention anymore is definitely feeling it. They're going to be back, but it looks like they have to leave something in the past, something that, you know, kind of laid dormant. I mean, you got to take it how it resonates. Never, you know, take a tarot reading and change the facts of your life, right? But this should mean something to you if it is your reading, okay? I love you guys. Bye, Taurus.